I did not think I'd be standing here making a video about this, but there was a huge global outage that happened across the tech space. It's impacting millions of businesses worldwide, and it still has not been resolved yet. So basically what happened was you had this Crowdstrike update that was released, and it basically bricked a lot of computers overnight, leading to massive outages. And basically, this is exactly what a lot of people were greeted with, the Windows recovery screen or the blue screen of death, whatever you want to call it. But I'll tell you one thing right now. This has made it blatantly obvious why a cashless society is a bad idea and why you should have some of this stuff around. You should have some real cash always on hand, whether it's dollars, whether it's pounds here, or whether it's Canadian dollars. You should have some cash on hand for things like this. I mean, we literally had the other year where there was a big payment outage in Ontario that affected everybody who was trying to pay by cards at that time. So, you know, having cash on the side, having cash is vitally important in my opinion. You don't have to have $20,000 stuffed into your mattress, but God, just have $1,000. Just have it in small bills so you're ready if anything like this happens. Another thing that this shows as well is the AI bubble. How completely ridiculous this AI bubble really is. And maybe this is going to be the apex event for this AI bubble that crashes. Who knows? Only time will tell. But you know, the AI bubble that has been built up is so stupid because as somebody who's always looking at different tech things that could possibly help me, could possibly make processes, even around the YouTube channel, more efficient. For example, you cannot find a decent AI video editor anywhere. Why? Why can't you do that? It's because AI is pretty ridiculous beyond just a chat bot. I mean, and we've had those pretty much with the things like Google Home Assistants and Alexa and all these different things. So we've had those before. So how Crowdstrike knocked the world offline. So this is huge, absolutely huge. And we don't know the extent of the damage right now. We do know, like I said, airlines, payment systems, all affected today. And the internet's been blowing up as the company Crowdstrike has just been gaslighting essentially about the situation that's going on. You can see that their stock closed down 11% today. So computers around the world failed on Friday, crippling businesses and shutting down everything from airlines and television networks to emergency and hospital services. Cybersecurity firm Crowdstrike said an error in one of its software updates for Microsoft Windows knocked systems offline. I mean, I'm not a fan of Windows, so this didn't affect me. But again, like, it just shows how vulnerable. There's like a couple of players, and it even says about, you know, just a few companies operating in this space and how we're just totally dependent on just a few companies. If you think about cloud services, Amazon, Google, you know, there's not many big players that are actually out there. We have an oligarchy. We're used to this oligarchy type setup here in Canada. When Crowdstrike released an update for its software, companies using Windows systems began experiencing errors leading to the outage. It's no coincidence that the stock market is down on that. Obviously, there's a lot of fear that surrounds it at this point. You can see on the right-hand side there that a lot of the stock market closed down today. But we don't really know at this point the damage that this system outage has done globally. I mean, lives could have been lost in hospitals and different things. It's a serious event, and it will be interesting to see how this affects the global economy over the coming weeks. So we'll have to continue to monitor it. Again, I didn't expect to be here making a video about this. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, I'd highly recommend that you check out that video there. And if you're looking for a VPN to protect your privacy, go to expressvpn.com/marketmania. That's the VPN that I use. I will see you in the next